This is Azar. Welcome to Positive Shift TV. I have the legend D-Real from Team Wingate. Cool brother, definitely positive energy. So let's get it started. So how long you been training? Doing calisthenics?
I've been doing calisthenics for about 7 years. I started when I was 16. I met Doc at 16. For me, I always grew around. My whole life was really based around training. When I was a little kid, I was always running around, never stayed still, always jumping around. So over the time, I started, grow. I started, train, keep on training, and my whole life started to go around, training really. Everything is about, constant pushing, willpower, and I started with martial arts, doing Muay Thai, and ever since then, that was my whole background. And then when I came to, Wingate, I used to be around playing in the playground, just swings, everything like that. I never knew this was really here like that, And then I met Doc at 16, and then, he got me, into calisthenics. I started small, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups, did real light, I'd leave, come back the next day. 5, work my way up and keep going. And then it just stuck with me after that.
So you have no form of training like in gymnastics, because you do some incredible feats of strength, man.
Yeah, I had no type of training when it came to flexibility and stuff like that. At the end of the day, it was about just taking time. I'm not really afraid to try anything. I started to realize that and find out that I have a passion for trying new things, and I'm not afraid to try it. If you hurt yourself, you hurt yourself. But at the end of the day, I try to tell people, injuries, it's gonna come. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna, get bruises and cuts. At the end of the day, you learn from your mistakes. You learn your strengths and your weaknesses. You know what points you need to work on and which ones you mastered, and you just keep going from there.
So, what's your inspiration?
My inspiration really is basically just wanting to get stronger. My inspiration is just seeing greatness. It's hard to really explain. My inspiration is just to continue. I don't really have a specific inspiration. Inspiration for me is just my will to continue, and I don't give up. I look at myself as my motivator, my mentor. I look at everybody else, in Team Wingate and everyone outside as my mentor. You have a good positive head on your shoulder. And you know what you want in your life, and you go for it. Just at the end of the day, my inspiration is will.
Wow.
Never give up in life. Never sell yourself short. If you keep working hard, you're gonna get places.
Excellent. So, what are some of your childhood heroes?
My childhood heroes, really, as it is my family,
Wow.
As much as it is, they're always there for me. I was always humbled as a child. I was never really beaten or punished, and when it came to things. If I was in school and I messed up or I failed, it's okay, honey. You messed up, try again. Get back up and try again. I failed the class, it's okay. Get back up and try again. You gotta work harder next time, but get back up and try again. You messed up, get back up and try again. So at the end of the day, I was never punished. If I got a beating here and then, it was small little, punishments, but I was never really beaten, for anything. At the end of the day, I was always humbled and I was always pushed to get back up and try again.
Wow. So if you had to describe yourself in one word, what word would that be?
Humble.
Wow.
That's really the main word that I've grown on the most, because at the end of the day, my life is important, and I know my life is important, but through calisthenics and becoming a better person, my life is not the center of the universe.
Wow.
There's so many other people out there that need that help, that need that push and motivation. So at the end of the day, it's everyone else around me. It's the next generation that needs it. It's the generation that's past that needs correction. But at the end of the day, really, what really gets me is being humble. I want to help the new generation. I want to start them on the right path. I want to build them at a young age, so you wouldn't have to fix them when they get older.
Wow. Humility is the way to go. So, what are some of your? Do you have any future goals? Do you see yourself as a teacher or a trainer?
My future goal in life really is just to train. That's my goal, you know. My goal is just to keep pushing. It's really as it is. My goal really is just to teach what I've learned and pass on. Because, you know, for people who don't know, I'm only 22.
Wow.
You know, I started at 16. I'm only 22. And where my mind is right now, and I believe truly, where my mind right now is and my strength is how I should be 2 years from now.
Wow.
You know, so I've started at a young age, and I've built myself up right at a young age through the help of, you know, my teacher Doc, my friends, you know, my teammate. I built myself through everybody, you know, because I trained with great people. If you train with great people, you'll be great yourself.
Excellent.
So at the end of the day, really, it's just my goal in life is just to pass on what I've learned, you know, and just to motivate others, you know, because at the end of the day, you're still gonna learn something. No one in this world, or you know, in the next world, no one knows everything. You'll always find something. You'll always learn something new. So at the end of the day, each one teach one. I'm teaching the people what I know, and no matter what, I'm gonna learn something in return.
Excellent, excellent. That's such a great response. So you heard it from D-Real himself. It's been an honor, bro. Pleasure. Best of luck, and I love working with you guys.
Team Wingate.
Thank you. Team Wingate, that's what's up.